what y'all want to be when y'all grew up? As far back as you can remember, your earliest like aspirations, and when and what changed? Like when did that change? What changed? Or maybe it never changed. Maybe you wanted to be a lawyer all along.
Hell
wanted
no.
to be a. So what did y'all want to be? What did you want to be when you grew up?
Man, I wanted to be a lot of different things. I wanted to be a fashion designer. I wanted to be a graffiti artist. I wanted to be a DJ. And I wanted to be a basketball player. So it was a bunch of different.
So you,
So with them, I just got to ask about the graffiti artists
so
because
you done fashion and you
Yeah.
DJing.
Yeah.
Okay, the graffiti.
But the graffiti that requires you to like go somewhere, look at the space, and then tag it in the dark or at night where somebody ain't watching you,
Yeah.
and then never like.
Yeah, I know. I used to draw when I was in middle school, and I got in trouble for drawing like some gang shit. And
You drawing gang shit?
False
Yeah.
claim.
What you mean?
You was false claim.
Like, yeah, what
man,
you
I was
mean?
drawing a gang magazine, and it was just like I was just creative, but I'm gonna bring a magazine. You actually own it, bro. I might not bring
Oh
it.
yeah, you gotta bring that now.
You
You gotta bring it. You gotta
Yeah,
bring it.
I ain't bringing it.
What?
You done brought it up now.
I'm-
What you like drew over my face on the magazine
I
or
ain't
something?
drawing your face on a magazine, bro. I just used to draw magazines like I was creating my
What
own
gang was
magazine.
you
Like
in the
cartoon, like
magazine?
maybe
Yeah,
like
different gang,
like your
like-
own comic book or something
like
like
my own
that.
comic book. Like I was, like that shit was dope.
So have you tagged some shit with graffiti before? Oh, okay.
No,
So-
nah, he has.
cut that
And
out.
what was the last thing you said? Fashion design, graffiti, a DJ, and a basketball player. You said a basketball player. So I don't really want to say when and what changed it. You said the graffiti thing kind of didn't
Pan
didn't
Yeah.
take it that
Yeah,
far.
it didn't take pan out.
We
The-
talked about hooping and shit before.
Yeah, we talked
but-
about playing ball.
So like would you do like ever like a gallery thing where you would paint on like in a gallery, like you know what I'm saying, like a big painting, or like small kind of like what would you do now, like from your drawing, your comic books? Would you do more of that kind of style, or more like I'd rather do like some kind of abstract?
I
type
don't
thing.
know. I've been kind of trying to sketch a little bit more often just to kind of get back into it. I don't know what I would want to do because I thought about doing painting, like just kind of like just trying something different. Like
Mm-hmm.
it also takes like time
Mm.
and like you kind of got to stay focused. And like right now, I don't have like I feel like I was asking y'all in the group message like, can you get ADHD or ADD as an adult? Because I feel like I'm just like I can't focus on certain stuff. Like right now, I'm doing this. But it's like at certain times where it's like I gotta go from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep my mind going. So I don't know, with painting and drawing, I haven't really just sat down long enough to like give it my full attention. Cause it's like I could like we did a painting class the other day and I was just did some freehand. It's like, how you do that? And it's just like it's just looking at shapes and objects or just kind of remembering stuff. And so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was part of why I was asking y'all that. Is like, what did you want to be? 'Cause Jimmy mentioned it before about healing your inner child, and it being Mental Health Month. I know we spoke on like what day it is, but it's mental health awareness, and as much we advocate for that, like part of it is like I'm asking this question to almost push you to tap back into it, because some of those things, maybe some of those dreams and ambitions, like really never leave us. We almost forget about them, or abandon them for the hustle and bustle. What'd you want to be when you grew up? As early as you can remember, bro, Jimmy.
And I wanted to be some weird shit. At one point, I'm gonna go back when I was super young. I wanted to be a ninja, and I had a ninja.
It was about to get good, bro.
Right, bro, you fucked
you
up.
had a ninja whip, bro. A suit. You had a ninja suit.
I'm sorry.
You had a ninja star. You still got the ninja star. Just let me know if you throw a ninja star at low so I can move
You
the
gonna
fuck
get a
out
nigga
the way, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
He about to click out, bro.
I'm glad I'm
You had
sitting
a
on this
ninja. What
side
you was
of it.
about to say? You had a
I
ninja.
had a ninja, I had the suit and the shit. So I
I
had.
knew it was a suit. My bad.
I'm young though. I'm 6, 7, 8 years old. Like I had the
Mm.
plastic sword. We never got a real sword. And I'm still into swords. I just never. It's too late for me to buy them now. I got kids running around the house. But
You can put them in a case somewhere and lock them up.
nah, I want them out. Like I like. Anyway, so ninja. I mean, of course, basketball. I want to be a basketball player. Like shit. In 10th grade, I realized that ain't happening.
When did you decide that you weren't gonna be a ninja?
Yeah, I took karate at a young age. Around this time, I taking karate, Ninja Turtles. Like I'm a big fan of Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
and I just thought I can do all that shit. So
A ninja though, bro.
I went back to my
I don't
childhood.
think that's weird, bro.
I went back to my. If y'all go think back to you 6, 7 years old, what the fuck did you want to be? You
It's
didn't want to be no.
ninjas in Nashville though, probably. They
So
probably
what
Yeah, they
changed?
do
What-
what they do
what
now.
changed it?
They call parkour racers.
What?
Who was that?
Parkour, Parkour.
They
Parkour.
They ninjas.
Yeah, they be moving around shit like ninjas. Nigga, look it up. You'll see.
It's hardcore.
Okay. When did you? What deterred you from that? Like,
I mean-
I understand how you arrived at wanting to be a ninja.
I started playing sports and shit, and that's why I'm in there. Like, I'm
Somebody
just-
probably told you, "Hey, you can't be no ninja."
No. See, my parents never like when I was dressing up like Bret Hart all the time. And
It's just like Bret Hart. Hey, what?
Did you do the whole intro?
I used to walk out the house backwards.
Cause what you wanted to be when you grew up, as far back as you can remember.
Man, probably some type of athlete for sure. Football or baseball. I definitely thought I was gonna do that. And then I wanted to do something. I wanted to be a musician.
Mm.
And one of my parents told me I couldn't make money doing that. So that's got that out the way. But I feel like they didn't obviously understand.
What
Like
type of musician?
like live instrumentation, jazz.
Yes, I know
like
he was
I
gonna say
like
jazz.
I can see you playing
Uh,
saxophone.
I can play saxophone.
I want to bring the saxophone in next time. I wanna
Yeah, I
hear that.
remember that from Simpsons.
There was a group called Hidden Beach that came out when we were in high school, and they took like old hip hop songs and like made them into jazz, and I thought that was really cool. Like just you ain't got to recreate; they just transpose it to like a jazz kind of thing, it was just a cool little thing. Because as somebody that plays those instruments, to hear that production changed and then made in that kind of way, maybe I'll do that. I can.
So
I'm like an idea
do you
now.
think your parent telling you like it ain't no more, like discouraging, steering you away from it was part of what
For sure.
like made that less of
Yeah.
like your aspiration?
Yeah.
Man, that's
Because the other thing too
That's
is
crazy.
like I also liked simulators and building things, and they didn't explain to me how that was a good career, because like I like to like look at drawings, like a CAD drawing, like follow instructions, like the same thing that I was telling that I built with London and Milan. Like that stuff is fun to me, and you do it on a larger scale, you making some good money. Like even the idea of like commercial buildings, like how they have to build certain things in there, and elevator shafts, stairwells, and the lighting and all that. But people get paid a lot of money to do that stuff, and it's fun to see when it comes to fruition. But because I didn't know there's a path, that's what determined, which also influences how I try to parent. Like
yeah.
whatever you passionate about, let's get behind that
Let's lean
100%.
into That's why I
Because,
asked that specifically, because that's kind of where I am, is like trying to nurture like my child's interest and make sure I don't like
miss something.
or diminish something
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
important in her world. Cause shit, even if I don't fully understand, it's like, all right, well, let's figure this shit out together. Cause I mean, that's it, obviously, like I know your parents, so like I can imagine them conversations being had. I maybe got some same discouragement, but I was old enough to just like rebel against it or ignore the shit,
or young enough to rebel against it.
well,
What?
yeah, I'm saying old enough to like you can't tell me what to do, and so it's like I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? But I know what you mean, like versus being like that being a young enough thing. I'm saying if they said that the 7-year-old me, I might have like took it as the gospel and just went in a different direction. But the first thing I was said I wanted to be was an engineer, and that was because of your dad. Because he was like the one person that I felt like was legitimately successful, and I just knew that's what he did. I didn't fully understand what he did. I knew what his job title was, and it was
What age was this?
I probably from like 6 or 7 to about 10 or 10 or 12 years, or probably even
Yeah, I mean, because one summer we was down there for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And this nigga real life took us to his office at Bell Labs and like was drawing calculus shit on the board, bro.
Yeah.
And like was like, y'all gotta understand this. I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah. Like middle school time, like I was trying to understand what he did. Like to me, I wanted to be successful. Like to me, I feel like people perceived him as successful, treated him like he was successful, and he had some of the things that, as best I can understand, were objects that were symbols of success. You know, a nice car, a way nicer house than like where I live. So I'm like, I want to do that. Whatever the fuck is, same thing. Like, yeah, I want to be a football player. I want to be a basketball player because those people are perceived to be like, rich and straight or whatever. It's like I want to get out of the hood. I want a bigger house than what I grew up in. Like that was that, but this was the closest person. It was like, but later I realized like that ain't like really my dream. Like maybe it's success is what I want to be successful when I grow up. Eventually it evolved into that, but trying to lean into like shit that I was interested in to get there. And what changed it was the immediacy of like, shit, I need some money like now or sooner. Cause what I also was like, man, he went to school for 12 years after high school. He got bachelor's, a master's, and then a doctorate. Like I remember going to the last of the graduations, him getting his doctorate. And probably then I'm like, man, I'm like 11 years old or 10, 11 years old. I'm like, I'm trying to be through with school at some point. I don't want to be in school when I'm 30 or, you know what I'm saying, 20, my late 20s. Or by that time, like the urgency of like, I'm trying to get some money that leads you into hustling or trying to figure out something to,
Yeah.
like,
And I'd say what's funny is it did the opposite for me because shout out to my dad. He got a 4.0 plus at TSU in mechanical engineering. And so that was, not only did he take a difficult, path of his discipline, but he also got nothing but A's and extra credit. Like that was unheard of at the time. And that's what I kept hearing growing up. And then we got to saying I'm a junior. So it was like I'm definitely not doing that no matter what. And what turns out, it probably would have been maybe a better path for me because I enjoy stuff like that, like having cases that I have that have these engineering components to it. Like I can dissect it and understand it a lot easier than another attorney. But yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, it's interesting. Like I didn't really have a dream to pursue like growing up. Like it's just like you just wanted more kind of thing. And I think that was it. And that really never changed though. It just took form kind of thing.
Yeah, I think the thing that as I started to realize, the reality of working in life, I always thought like, what's a fun job? Like something that's fun that would seem entertaining. You know what I mean? And I don't know that those type of things exist. Like, I mean, who knows?
There's always gonna be some work and some job.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Always, it's always gonna be some work. So,